This conference will now be recorded.
Guys, today class topic is, I think last class we done this set data type is completed, right? Set data type is completed, guys. Last class you try to check that is set data type, and today let's go for the dictionary data type, guys. Dictionary data type. In the part two, we are discussing dictionary data type. See, guys, dict is a data type. Yeah, good. Guys, up to now we discussed about list tuple. List means what? List is mutable, so declare the list data using square brackets. Square brackets like 10, 20, 30 is called the list data, right? Exactly. But tuple data, guys, tuple is immutable. Tuple is immutable. Take the data in the parentheses. So parentheses 10, 20, 30 this is called tuple data, right? Exactly. Yes, list and tuple is ordered collection, guys. List and tuple is what? Ordered collection. What is set here? Set is mutable only. Dict is also mutable, guys. Dict and set is ordered, unordered collections. Unordered collection, right? Unordered means what, guys? So insertion order is not preserved. So in each order we inserted, we don't expect the output is in the same order, right? Exactly, guys. These two are the unordered collections, guys. Both are mutable only. And declare the set data using square brackets, guys. Declare the list data. Sorry, declare the set data using square brackets. Even dictionary data also we can declare in the square brackets. Okay, like flower brackets, guys. Good. And dictionary can store the data in a key value pair format, guys. So dictionary can store the data which format? Key value pair format. Here see key colon value. And the key value separator is what? Yes, key value separator is a colon is a separator, guys. Key colon value. This is called one item basically. Guys, a dictionary contains two objects at a time. Guys, dictionary contains how many objects? Two objects at a time in the form of which format, guys? Key value pair format, right? Guys, that point is clear. Dictionary contains the two objects at a time, guys, in the form of which format, guys? In the form of the key value pairs, right? Exactly. Here, key is object, value is also object, and the key value separator is a colon, right? Colon is a separator between the key and colon is a separator between the key and the value, right? This is also key and the value, right? Exactly, guys. So dict is a data type to yeah, decrease the data type, guys. Use it to store the group of key value pairs. The key value pair is also known as what item, right? It means the dictionary contains a group of items. Okay, so we got the clarity, like the dictionary finally contains the group of, guys. Dictionary contains a group of items, right? Exactly, guys. The dictionary contains a group of items. Declare the dictionary using floor basis, guys. Key colon value, key colon value, key colon value. Keys must be unique keys, guys. So you can take the keys must be unique keys. Values can be duplicated, no problem. Yes, keys must be unique keys you can expect. Keys must be unique keys, guys. Values can be duplicated, right? Guys, keys must be unique keys, but values can be duplicated, right? Guess values can be duplicated, right? Exactly. Insert not is not preserved, guys. And insert not is not preserved means any indexing is there. There is no indexing concept. There is no slicing concept, guys. Guys, set dict does not contain any indexing and no slicing, guys. Only slicing and indexing is support only list and tuple, guys. Ordered collections only. Unordered collection doesn't support the indexing and slicing concept, right? Indexing and what slicing concept, guys. Exactly. It's a mutable data. Guys, when generally we are going for the dictionary data means where we have like a group of key value pairs. See here, I want to calculate number of words. To calculate number of words, the number of words like Ratan is occurred how many times, Anu is occurred how many times, E is occurred how many times. I want to check like number of occurrences of particular word. In that case, word should be unique, right? Because the words are unique or not. If the words are unique, then I can take the words as a key, right? Here the key, here the key, here the key. I can take the words as the key, guys. And the corresponding occurrences. See, Ratan is occurred 5 times, Anu occurred 2 times, even E is also occurred 5 times, right? That's what, guys. Number of the word is like key you can take. Number of occurrences maybe a value you can take. In that case, number of occurrences may be duplicated. Number of occurrences may be duplicate, but the word should be unique, right? Exactly. So to calculate how many number of words is occurred, see Ratan is 5 times, Anu is 2 times, Ease is 5 times, right? Right. This is the best example of key value pairs. And one more thing you can say, IP address hitting, guys. See, I designed one application. I designed one application. Yeah, I designed one application. I gave some free. I gave some free access. I can give the free access for the IP address. I want to create only 5 accounts because I want to create how many accounts? 5 accounts with a single IP address. From a single IP address, only I want to give the permission to 5 users to access. The single IP address, how many users I want to give access? Only 5 users I want to give access, right? Only 5 users I want to give the access basically. In that case, IP address should be unique, right? Can I take the IP address as a key? Guys, can I take what? IP address as a key and the corresponding number of hits, guys, number of hits. So from this IP address, we got the 5 accounts. For this IP address, I got the 10 accounts. For this IP address, I got the 5 accounts, right? If you take the IP address as a key, number of accounts as a value, so that I can understood that, okay, so this IP address, we got the 10 accounts. If one more account we need create, I want to block this IP address, right? Because I want to block this IP address. I like that. So that is the case. Here I can take the IP address as a key, the corresponding number of hits as a value, right? This is the key, number of hits as a value. This is the key, this number of hits as a value, right? Exactly, guys. And even, yeah, and even if you go for the text field, guys, username, password, text fields are there. In a text field here, every text field contains logical name. Assume like username is a logical name. Yes, username is a logical name. Yes, username is a logical name, and the corresponding username is what I can take the rhythm. And you can take the password is a logical name. Password, and can I take the password is also Ratan now? In that case, what happened, guys? The keys are what? Keys are unique. Username is a password is there, but values can be duplicate, right? So maybe username is the same Ratan, password is also Ratan, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, I hope you got some clarity about, okay, the dictionary storing the data which format, guys? Key value pair format. Here key is object and value is also object, and key should be unique data. Values can be duplicated. Is that clear? Because if you're trying to insert the duplicate keys, then what happens? If you insert the duplicate keys, it won't accept the duplicate keys, guys. So it won't accept in the sense, if you're trying to insert duplicates, guys, it will insert the first occurrence, it will ignore the next occurrences. Guys, it will insert the first occurrence, it will ignore what? Next occurrences, right? Guys, are you clear now? This information, guys. That's all dictionary. So finally, we got like list and tuple is ordered collections where the supporting indexing and slicing. Set and the dictionary is unordered collections. Doesn't support the indexing or doesn't support the slicing, right? Indexing and slicing is not supported, guys. Indexing and what? Slicing. Slicing not supported, right? Yeah. So what about order collection, guys? List to tuple supports slice indexing and slicing, right? Indexing and what slicing, right? That's information, guys. Guys, you got the clarity, right? What is ordered collection? What is unordered collection? Ordered collection means what? It supports the indexing and slicing. Unordered collection doesn't support the indexing and slicing. So dictionary finally store the key value pairs, guys. So here key is object and value is object, and the key value separator is what? Colon is a separator of key value, and colon is a separator of key value means what? Every key value is nothing but item, guys. Dictionary contains a group of items, right? Guys, dictionary contains a group of items, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, the scenarios are clear, right? Number of words, number of occurrences, IP address, number of hittings, username, user like text, like form data, the corresponding information. Guys, yes or no? Hmm? Good. Guys, now we can see this code. Yeah, we can see this code. In this case, tell me my phone number like Ratan 9009090, Anu 8080, Shavi 8080. Guys, my dictionary contains how many items now? Guys, dictionary contains how many items?
3 items.
Yeah, my dictionary contains 3 items, right? Exactly. Yes, if you run this code, so Python, the file is called what? First.py, right? See the output, guys, here. So we got the output is Ratan 9090, unknown 8080, Strawberry 7070, right? Exactly. Yes, insert not is not preserved. Maybe if you insert the 2-3 objects, some case it will follow the same or it is inserting. If you need the observation, you can try to insert some more keys. See, for example, I can insert like triple A, yeah, triple A, and can I like 111? So triple B, so triple B. Can I take like 222? Something like this, guys. Now we can see the output. It's preserved. Inserts not or not preserved. I think as of now, same auto getting output. I can go for the thumb values like CCC, yeah, CCC, just to colon 444 like this. So see, guys, again we got the same value, and you can go for some different values like triple two colon some DDD, something like this. Now see the output, guys. As you try to insert some values, guys, definitely it won't preserve the insertion order. Maybe some values are showing like insertion order, but definitely doesn't preserve insertion order, right? Exactly. And next case, you can see the dict contains the any type of data, guys. Don't think like only similar type of data you can take. See, generally we will take like keys or strings are taken, values are integers. That is a general format. But even key is integer, value is a string. Again, here key is a string, value is a float. Like you can take any type of data, it's not a problem. Because you can take what? Any type of data is not a problem. Is that clear now? Any type of data you can take it. And next case you can see, I'm trying to insert the duplicates, guys. 111 Ratan, 111 Anu, then 222 Sravya. Then in that case, if you're trying to insert the duplicates, guys, it will insert the first occurrence, guys. It will ignore the next occurrences. See, so first one 111 Ratan, then 222, 111 Anu. Then it's taking the overriding value, right? 111 Anu, 222 Sravya. Guys, are you getting any errors here? There is no errors, right? Guys, are you getting any errors? Means what? Definitely there is no errors. 111 Anu, 222 Stravia, right? 222 Stravia, guys. That's it. Like D1 contains the corresponding data, D2 contains the data, right? Exactly. And if you go for the D3 empty dictionary, guys, I said like while discussing set, if you declare the floor braces by default, this is what type of data? Guys, we can declare the set is also floor braces, dictionary also floor braces, right? Set is also floor brace, dictionary also floor brace. Then by default is taken the data which format, guys?
Dictionary format.
By default it is taking the data like dictionary format, right? Exactly. This is a basic to declare the dictionary data. Okay, so this is like first one, declare dictionary data, different types of data, duplicates are not allowed. Fourth one is what? Empty dictionary, right? Guys, fourth one is the empty dictionary, the first example, guys. And second is an example as well, type conversion. Type conversion is like simply observe carefully, guys. Type conversion is important. See, I have the two list values, L1, L2 is there. What I want to do is I want to convert this list into the dictionary format. Now the point is I want to convert the, okay, I want to make it as a L1 data as a key. Okay, L1 data as a key, L2 data as a values. Guys, what is my requirement here? I want to convert L1 data as a key, L2 data as a value, right? Then what is the expected dictionary now? Guys, what is the expected dictionary? The expected dictionary is what? 10 Ratan, yeah, 10 Ratan, 20 Anu, 20 Anu, 30 Savvy, right? Exactly. So the expected dictionary is 10 Ratan, 20 Anu, 30 Sravya. I want to do like that. Okay. See guys, I have the one list of use number of IP addresses. Second list contains the number of hits. Then I want to combine, I want to make it as a dictionary. In some cases, we have the data with the list or tuple. Then you decided to convert that list or tuple data into which format? Dictionary format, right? Exactly. Guys, to convert these two lists into the dictionary format, first of all, we have to combine these two. To combine these two elements, we can go for zip function, guys. Zip of L1, L2. That's what you have to do first of all. Zip function. Zip of L1 L2. First, you can combine it using zip function. After combining, what the type of output you want? Guys, after combining, what is the type of output you want? Dictionary format, right? Then conversion of dictionary format. That's all, guys. Okay, just I'm zipping it. I'm zipping. After zipping, I'm converting which format? Dictionary format, right? Then you can store the result. I'm trying to print the result, right? Exactly, guys. It's very simple. So I'm simply zip the two values L1, L2. I'm converting which format here? Dictionary format. Now see the output, guys. Now see the output. We got the output is like what? Dictionary or not? 10 rather. L1 data becomes the keys or not? 10, 20, 30. So 10 Ratan, 10 Ratan, 20 Anu, 30 Strava, right? Guys, are you clear? So finally decided dictionary store the key value pair format output, guys. Key value pair is also as item. So this dictionary contains how many items now? The dictionary contains how many items? This dictionary contains three items, right? Guys, this dictionary contains how many items? Means three items. Are you clear now? Yeah. It's not only like dictionary, guys. Even you can convert tuple also like this. No, not a problem. Second case, I converted tuple format. See, guys, just I can zip it, then you can convert dictionary format. See, T1 contains 1, 2, 3, triple eight, triple B, triple three. Just I'm doing zip of T1, T2. After zipping, I'm converting which format, guys? Here, dictionary format. Guys, are you clear now? Exactly, guys. Otherwise, directly we can do range function also, guys. Now, what I'm zipping means what I'm combining here, range of 1 to 6. Range of 1 to 6 means what? It will take 1 to 5, right? 1 to 5. Next one is what? Range of 10 to 50 by stepping 10. There's 10 to 60 you can take. 10 to 60 by stepping 10. Guys, I'm zipping like this. This becomes the keys, right? This becomes the keys. This becomes the values. Guys, previously we have the L1 data, L2 data, T1 data, T2 data. Now I'm working with the range function. Range of 1 to 6, range of 10 to 60, right? As after zipping, what we have to do? We have to come with the dictionary format, right? Zip it and dictate. Guys, zip it and what? Dictate, right? Take the result variable, guys. Then you're trying to print the result variable now. Print of res, right? That's all. See the code, guys. Guys, Python is that much flexible. So zip of range 110, 220, 330, 440, 550. Guys, any questions? Good. And see, guys, some cases here, sir, you said everything is fine. Here, three values are there, three keys, so three values are there. Okay, three keys are there, three values are there. Dictionary contains the definitely see three items are there. But now, see, guys, first to take tuple contains how many values? Guys, first tuple contains how many values? Guys, first tuple contains how many values? Two values. Next tuple contains
4.
Now I'm converting which format? Dictionary format, right? Now dictionary contains how many items then?
We'll get an error.
Why? So it won't repeat any error, guys. It won't take any error. Which one is the less length here? 1, 2 is there, right? It will take only 2 items. Guys, it will take how many items? Just 2 items. See that code once. We got the 1 triple A, 2 triple B, right? If any less data is there, which one is the less data? It will take up to that values, guys. Are you clear now? Yeah. Next case you can see. First contains how many? T1 contains how many values? Yes,
6.
T1 contains how many values? 6. T2 contains how many values?
4. It will take
Uh,
first 4 values. Okay.
Which one is the less length? It will take those values, right? Guys, which one is the less length? It will take those many number of items. Guys, I hope you got the clarity, right? So 1 triple A, 2 triple B, 3 triple C, 4 triple B. Yeah, I think this is the type conversion, guys. Guys, first example, just a declaration, dictionary declaration of phone numbers and different types of data, duplicates, empty dictionary. And second example is like type conversion. As example 2 is clear? Yeah. Guys, can you please tell me this line, what is output? Check this line once. By seeing this line, don't confuse, guys. You try to understand. He's trying to zip something. He's trying to zip. Zipping first value becomes the keys, right? It means this list becomes the keys. This list becomes the values. Basically, he's given the list only, right? Guys, he's given the list data.
1, 1, 2.
1, 1.
First one is the 1, sir. Key is 1 and value is also 1.
Okay. Second case?
4 into 2.
Yeah, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2.
The second one is 2, right?
What is the double star here? Double star means power value, right? 2 to the power of 2. 2 to the power of 2 also 4, right? Yeah, what's the output now? Then 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4.
6 and 9 and 6.
9 and 3, right? 3 means what? 9, right? 3 star 3 means 9. 3 power 3 means 27, right? Hmm? 3 power 3 means what? 27, right? Exactly. Because if you run this code, you can check the output last case. Yeah, 1, 1, 4, 4, 3, 3 into 3, 3 power 3. 4 into 4, 4 power 4. 5 into 5, 5 power 5, right? Yes, yes or no? 5 into 5, 5 power 5. One is the multiplication, guys. One is the power value. Every number 1 to 5 numbers. One is the multiplication. like 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 3 into 3, 4 into 4, 5 into 5. Second case, 1 into 1 power 1, 2 power 2, 3 power 3, 4 power 4, 5 power 5. Very clear now. Yeah, exactly, guys. And example 3, while creation of dictionary data, guys, we have to remember this word like dict keys must be immutable data. Okay, dict values can be of any type. Guys, dict keys must be which data? Dict keys must be immutable data. Now this one is valid, right? Yeah, dict keys must be immutable, guys. I think here dict key I taken. This is like immutable, right? Guys, 1, 2, 3 I taken. 1, 2, 3 is a tuple data, right? It's valid, no problem. If you take for the this is a list format. So is this code is valid or invalid now? Guys, then this code is valid or invalid means definitely invalid. Unhashable type is list. Yes, unhashable type is what? A list. It means dict keys must be immutable data, guys. Values can be any type of data. Guys, dict keys must be immutable data. Dict values can be of can be any type, right? Dict values can be any type of data, guys. Good. That is information. Yeah, it's fine. You understood that point. Good. Guys, next one here. There's a third example, guys. And the fourth example, if you see, the fourth example is I want to get the data, guys. Basically, to get the data, we can get the corresponding values. I want a Tom number, Jerry number. If you want Tom number and Jerry number, friends of, you can give the key here. For the key, guys, Tom. So friends of Tom and friends of, I want to get the Jerry here. Friends of Tom and friends of Jerry. Guys, we are getting the data using keys, right? Friends of Tom. Friends of Tom is the corresponding value you will get. Friends of Jerry means what? You will get the corresponding value, right? You will get the corresponding value, guys. Then this case was output now. So we got the rate triple one, triple one, triple two, triple three, triple six, something, 4 numbers, right? Exactly. Because I'm trying to find out the number which is not available. Okay, for example, I'm trying to find out the number like Ratan here. If you're trying to find a number like Ratan, is the Ratan contains any data here? No, right? We got there like key error, guys. So from the dictionary, we are getting the data based on the keys. If the key is not present, you will get which error, guys? Here, we will get which error? Guys, we'll get to check the key error, right? If the key is not present, you will get the error like key error, right? Exactly, guys. Friends of Tom, Jerry, so triple one, triple two, triple three, triple six, triple three, triple one, right? Exactly, guys. Friends of Tom and Jerry, right? This information. And one more way we can get the data, guys. And one more way you can get the data from dictionary. We can go for the get function is there. Okay. You can write the friends data get function I can use. Get of what? Again, we can give that key basically. Get of Tom. Friend dot, I think friends, yeah. Friends dot, yeah, friends dot get of Tom. Friends dot get of Tom means what? You'll get the value, right? Yes or no? So how many ways you can get the data from the dictionary, guys? 2 ways. One is you can get the data using the key based. Second one is you can get the data based on get function, right? Exactly. Guys, the difference is in the key based, if the key is not present, you'll get which error. Guys, in the key based, if the key not present, if the key is not present, you'll get which error. Oh, in the key based, guys, if the key is not present, you'll get which error. You'll get the key error, right? Exactly. But in the functions, guys, when you retrieve the data using function, if the data is not present, if the data is not present, then what will you get? If the data is not present, you'll get a none, guys. Because function default return value is what? If the function data is not present, you will get the values like none, right? Yes, you will get the value is like none, right? Exactly. That is information, guys. Guys, are you clear? So how many ways you can get the data from dictionary total? 2 ways. One is based on the key, one is based on the get function. Based on the key, if the key is not present, you will get error like key error. And based on the function, if the data is not present, you will get which error, guys? You'll get none, right? Because the default return value of the function is none, right? Is the default return value of the function is what? None, right? Yeah. That's what the first example of today class. The first example we discussed about dictionary declaration. Second example is a type conversion important. We are converting list into dictionary, tuple into dictionary, range into dictionary. Third example is just like list keys must be list keys type must be which type of data. List keys must be immutable data, guys. List values of any type. List values of any type, right? Yes, list keys must be immutable. List values of type any type, right? Yeah. Next one is fourth example. There are two ways you can get the data from the dictionary. What are the two ways? One is get the data based on the keys and get the data based on the get function. Yeah, get the data based on the get function, right? Exactly, guys. That's information. Example 5. If you go for the example 5, see this example 5, guys. I have the phone numbers like Ratan number 9090, Anu 8080, Shravya 7070. This is my information. Ratan 9090, Anu 8080, Shravya 7070, like this. In this case, hmm, in this case, yeah, guys, in this case, I want to get only keys. Then tell me how to get the only keys. I want to get all the key objects. I want to get, yeah, I have the dictionary of use data. I want to get only keys. I want to store the data into separate list format. Otherwise, I want to store the data in separate set format, list format, a tuple format.
Phone
Then
dot
how can,
keys.
yeah. So to get the only keys, guys, we can write the print of phone dot which function you have to use keys function, guys. Keys function returns the keys objects. See the output, guys. Dict keys. What are dict keys here? Ratan, Anu, Shravya, right? Dict keys are Ratan, Anu, Shravya. If you want values means, you can go for the phone dot phone dot what values function I have to use. Phone dot values function. Now see dict values. Yes, dict key is dict values. Okay. So I want both key and values. To get the both key and values, what I said about the both and key value is also what is the both key and value? The both key and value is called item, right? Yeah. Can I use items now? Exactly. Now see we got items like this. But sir, I need output is only list format, but it's showing some extra information, right? Dict keys, dict values, dict items. It's showing some extra information, right? Yeah. But I don't want this extra information. I need only this list format. Because if you need only list format, simply just you can convert into list format. Typecast list format, guys. Once if you typecast list format, now we are getting output which format, guys? List, right? List means square brackets, right? Exactly. So list format, guys. Guys, are you clear now? There is information. See the output ones. Second, first case, you're getting directly keys, values, item means you're getting some extra information. But second case, you're getting like Ratan Anu, only list formatted, right? Yes, yes or no? No, sir, I want output is tuple format. Yes, if you want output is tuple format means like the depends on requirement case, we have to collect the output because while processing, I need some without duplicates, like values without duplicates. I want values without duplicates means what? I can convert these values into which format, guys? Guys, values I want without duplicates. If I want values without duplicates, how to convert? Guys, how to convert? I need the values without duplicates. Can I convert the set format, right? Exactly. That depends on the requirement, guys. Because set doesn't tell us to duplicate, right? Yeah. See, guys, next case you got the output is tuple format, right? Exactly. No, sir, I want output is a set format. Then take conversion set format. Which type you want, just you can convert the data to the type, guys, so that you get the output is that type. Last case you can see floor basis, right? Exactly. Is very clear? So to get the keys, you can go for the keys function. To get the values, you can go for the values function. To get the items function. If you want to get the keys, you can go for the keys. List format means typecast list format. Tuple format means typecast to tuple format. Set format means typecast to set format, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, but see, my question here is, guys, this example is clear, everyone? Guys, this example is clear. Guys, this example is clear or not? Yeah, this example is clear, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so guys, can please tell me the code? Here I have the two dictionaries. I want to create a new dictionary. I want to create a new dictionary. I want to take the D1 keys, Priya. D1 keys, D2 values. D1 keys, D2 values. I want to make it as a new dictionary. Then how? D1 keys means what? Double one Ratan. I expected output is what? Double one Ratan, double two Shravya, double three Anu. Then tell me guys. D1 keys, D2 values. I want to make it as a new dictionary. Then how? Guys, D1
First,
keys, D2 values. I want to make it as a new dictionary. Tell me the code for that.
we had to declare new variables first, D3 and D4. Then we had to combine with zip
Zip
format.
function. How? Tell me the code. Tell me the code.
D3
Uh,
equals to D1 dot
okay,
keys.
D3 equal to D1 equal to D3 equal to zip of. In the zip, what do you want to take? Comma. First, you have to get the. I want to make the keys. Which keys I want? D1 keys, right? Guys, can I do the D1 keys? Yeah. Values. Which type of values I want? D2 values, right? Then D2 dot values, right? That's it. Completed, guys. Just first of all, I'm trying to combine. Which values I want to combine? D1 keys I want. Then D1 dot keys. D2 values. Then D2 dot values. D1 keys, D2 values. I want to convert in which format, guys? Here, dictionary format, right? As I want to convert dictionary format or not. That's it. Then you can trying to print a D3, right? Trying to print what? D3, guys. That's the information. See the output ones. Yes, are you clear now? D1 keys, D2 values. I want to create a new dictionary, right? D1 keys, D2 values. I'm making the new dictionary, right? Exactly, guys. That is the information. Okay, good, guys. This is like sixth example. For the sixth example, guys, here D1 keys, D2 values. I'm combining. I'm combining using zip function. After combining, I'm converting into the I'm combining. After combining, I'm converting into which format? Dictionary format, right? Guys, are you clear now? Yeah. And seventh example is a printing data using for loop, guys. So seventh example, we can print the data using for loop. If you take the seventh example now, see guys, I write the for loop in multiple possibilities. See guys, for x in phone, I can take for x in phone, print of x. When I iterate the data using using for loop, by default, what we are getting. Okay, see the output, guys. By default, what we are getting. Hmm.
Only keys.
Hmm. By default, we're getting the keys, right? Yeah, Ratananu and what's right? By default, we're getting the keys. But now you want the values, guys. In the for loop, I want the values. Tell me, guys, how to get the values using for loop so that I can use phone dot values, right? Guys, phone dot what values? Then second time you got the values or not? Because by default, when you iterate the dictionary data using for loop, by default, when you iterate the dictionary data using for loop, then what happened here? We got the like keys, right? If you want the values means you can go for the values, guys. Guys, next one here, I can go for the x comma y. Why I'm going for x comma y means in phone data, phone data can I use items, right? Can use items, guys, because item contains what? Item contains first item, right? First item means it contains both key and value, right? Then you can store. That's what I'm storing here two variables, x and y variables. Now x becomes the key, y becomes the value, right? Guess yes or no? X becomes the key, y becomes the value, right? Exactly. X becomes the key, y become the value. If I'm trying to print only x, this case what the output now? Guys, printing x means what? It is printing only keys, right? It's printing only keys means I can see the output here rather than right? It's printing only keys, guys. So x comma y. If you write x comma y, key and values, right? That's it. See guys, this is a key and value, key and value, key and value. Is that clear now? Both key and values, right? Yeah, by default, for loop is printing the data only keys. If you want values means you can go for the values. If you want items means what, guys? Items again contains the two values, right? That's what here I can take the values like x comma y, right? That's what I can take the values x comma y, right? Exactly, guys. Okay, this is basically like for loop to print the data. For loop to print the data, right? So by default, for loop print the keys, guys. If you want the values, you can go for the values now. And items means what? Both key and values, right? Exactly, both key and values, guys. That's what left hand side I can take the k comma v, right? Left hand side I can take the k comma v, guys. This is a for loop to print the data. Next one is a for loop to add the data, guys. In for loop to add the data, yeah, for loop to add the data. For loop to add the data here, yeah, for loop to add the data, guys. This case, what is the output? Tell me now, guys. You know this code already in the previous classes. That's what I'm showing the code. That you have to understand the code. You have to tell me the answer directly. This case, what output now? This is the data which goes to data variable, right? This data goes to data variable. Here, this is colon I given. Colon means what? Key colon value, right? Key colon value. In this case, what's the output now?
1 1 2 4 3 9 4 16 and 525.
Yeah. So, guys, are you able to understand the code, right? The classes are going good. Guys, the classes are going good, right? Yeah. So I colon I star, right? This is the data like this. Guys, second line, you can tell me the answer fast. For this one, what is the output? For this one, what are the data goes to data variable?
Eight 64.
Only one item.
Yeah, because I is greater than 7.
Okay. Yes, how many items, Venkatesh? Guys, what's the output now? 2, 4, 6. No, Venkatesh, I think you are wrong this time. I think only one item, maybe you will get this value 4, 8, and 64. That's it. Check the condition, guys. If I percentage, it should be even. It should be even value. That value should be greater than 80. A 7, right? Greater than 7 means what? Maybe you'll get only 8, right? Yes, greater than 7 means what? You'll get the 8 only, right? Yeah, so like that, guys. Like that, you try to check the remaining cases. So percentile to like I by I is there, I percentile I is there. It's fine. Just you try to see the remaining cases. It's fine. Good, guys. And there's 8 examples, guys. First example is, tell me what the first example, guys. Dictionary declaration, guys. Once if we done this example, we have to get the complete idea. See, without seeing, I can tell you what the first example. Tell me. First example is a dictionary declaration. Second example is a type conversion. Third example is what? What's the third example, guys? Sorry, yaar. First example is the declaration. Second example is the type conversion. Third example is the, yeah, dict keys must be immutable. Dict values can be any type, right? Guys, dict keys must be immutable. Dict values can be any type of data. Fourth example is what? Guys, what the fourth example? There are two ways you can get the data. One is using keys. One is using the get function. I hope you know difference between the keys and get function, right? And fifth example is what? How to get the keys, how to get the values, how to get the items. Sixth example is what? D1 keys, D2 values. I'm creating new dictionary. Okay. Seventh example is what? For loop to print the data. By default, for loop is taken as a keys. If you want values, means you can call the values, and items means items. Eighth example is what? How to add the data using for loop. Adding data in the for how to add some data, map data using for loop, right? Sorry, dictionary data using for loop, right? Is that clear now? 8 examples are clear now, guys. 8 examples are clear. Good. Yes, ninth example is assignment, guys. Guys, this case, what is the output? Tell me this line, what is the output? D1 1. D1 1 means what? It will take this value, right? In that value, double one. Double one means what? This is a double one, right? Ratan. In that Ratan, minus one. What is the minus one value then? Guys, what is the minus one value? Minus one means ending value, right? Ending value is what? N, right? This line output is N, guys. This line output is N, right? Yeah. D1 means this data. In that D1, double one means this data. So in the double one, minus one means what? N, right? Like that, you try to check every piece of code. First, you try to run D1 code, check the output. D2 code, guys, don't run the code, don't check the output. First, for the D1, you write the output. You write the output, then run the code. See the output. Definitely, your output may be wrong. Then you try to check. Guys, when output is wrong, also again don't check why output is wrong. Again, try to write the output. You know the code, right? You know the flow, right? Okay, my output is wrong, then again I have to write the output. Think like that and do that one. Is that clear now? Good. So next one is what? D2 object, D3 object. Every piece of code you can take, every block of code you can take. First write the output, then run the code, check your output. Your output is correct, no problem. If your output is wrong, again rerun, again write the output, again rerun the code. Is that clear now? Yeah. And assignment 2, guys, assignment 2 is like here fruits of what? One like this is a, guys, this input contains how many items? Tell me. Yeah, this dictionary contains how many items? This line.
2 items.
Yeah, exactly. This contains only 2 items. Here I want to print the output is mango, guys. Print the only fruits. Print only fruits means what? Mango and orange, right? Guys, print only fruits means what? Mango and orange, right? Guys, are you clear now? Print only fruits, mango and orange, right? Exactly. Guys, 8 examples we discussed and 2 examples assignments. You try to check all the 10 examples here. We'll meet in tomorrow class. We'll continue. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the dictionary only, and tomorrow we'll complete this. Tomorrow we'll complete this data types concept, guys. Advanced data types concept. Is it clear now? Yeah. Can you upload the tuple class notes? Yes, uploaded, right, Venkatesh? No, we did, man. Oh, set is there. Okay, give me a second. This is called dict, right? Yeah, this is called dict, guys. Give me what do you need? Tuple data, na? Open. There's a tuple. Yeah, this is a tuple data. Just you can take the tuple data. This is the tuple. This is the data. Yeah, yeah. Are you clear, right? That's all, guys. We'll meet in tomorrow class. Continue. Bye.